Hey, how's it going? My name is Tony Rodriguez, and I present to you my point of view from the track or die Bombardiers, Mexico City Alleycat. I started the race and I did the routing. Everyone kind of went, and once I decided on the route, I started going towards the first checkpoint, which was the park of San Cosme. I was going against traffic, and that's when I started the GoPro. It was a really fun race. It's the proudest I've been of myself doing these races, because it's the one where I was a little worried I wasn't going to perform well, and I did, and I really surprised myself. Towards the end, I caught up with John Paul, and we took the highway together, and I think that was the winning move. So huge shout outs to him, and that was an amazing race. Thank you. No me importa nada. So I'm trying to get to the other side, going with traffic. So I'm heading to the first checkpoint here. So in case anyone's wondering, I only use Google Maps, no special apps. And I didn't have a quad lock for this race. So my strategy was to use locals to get me to checkpoints, but I think I'm a little too fast.
Checkpoint! ¿Quién firma? ¿Quién firma?
This is my favorite part. There's a line to the checkpoint. There's no way I'm waiting in line. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to get to the next checkpoint. I know Mexico City pretty decently. I know the major roads and how to get around from one neighborhood to the next. I've been there like 5 times.
Te pasé. Oye, y...
These 3 I would end up seeing throughout the race. And I think they came like 6th, 7th, 8th place. The end result was everyone was very close to each other. Pancho said I could have turned right there, but I felt like the street I decided to take was more direct. Man, it's right here with the white bars was killing me. And that's John's Tres Palacios, 3rd place, with the bag.
I want to use them to get to the next checkpoint, but I also want to put the pressure on them by going fast. Dándole al Donny. Cutting Reforma during an Alleycat is what my dreams are made of. Throughout this race, I wanted to make sure I always knew where I was going.
Oh, no, no. Oh.
Get that drag so I can rest a little.
What is this? Oh.
Panteón francés.
Panteón francés es este.
Notice that I don't yell at pedestrians. I ride mostly silently. Like a ninja. diagonally to get to Insurgentes, which involved going through side streets, which could be risky as someone who's not from there, but thankfully I did well. Elevation's a lot higher in Mexico City, so it is harder for me to breathe and get adjusted to that. Also, I'm a little nervous for being in these side streets. Boom, Insurgentes. I love this street. I find it wow crazy. 2 lanes, 1 bus lane, and a puny bike lane. Hi, racers. Your boy does not like riding in bike lanes. I just don't like society telling me what to do. But also I'm a hypocrite. Déjame ir. Well, the checkpoint's in this part.
Checkpoint!
I lost a little bit of time going inside the park, but not too much.
Checkpoint!
Use your ears to find the checkpoint workers. Should have stayed
Yo me
on this
pasé
road.
uno. No, primero llegó él. Primero llegó él, güey.
No pasa nada, güey.
Aguanta. El de- ¿cuál es?
This guy wanted to make me wait for the other guy. I'm like, bro, it's not a big deal. No pasa nada. I love the street noise, the street sound. It's music to my ears.
Listo.
The checkpoint is around here.
¿A quién?
Rosa. Dos vueltas.
Ya.
See how fast I
Vámonos. Checo.
Next stop is Coyoacán. Pancho's brother Beto has like a superfood store. So this one I decided to cut through side streets as well to get to, which John Palacios said I lost a lot of time doing that, but I think I didn't. It's either cut through diagonally or do an angle and go through main streets. To me, going diagonally is way faster. The finish of the race was Restaurante de Dos Copas, and it was hard to find in Google Maps. So the whole time, I had it to where I thought it was, did my route that way, and was hoping for the best. When I get to Superfoods, since I know the checkpoint workers, I was asking them to confirm where the finish was, and thankfully it was where I put it. Because if it was somewhere else, that could have been the race. Yo, here I unclipped. I know know it didn't look that crazy, but that made my heart jump. When that
Aguas.
happened.
Aguas.
So there's other racers going from the checkpoint. So I was like, all right, I gotta hop on the sidewalk.
Tony, tírame 10 sentadillas. Sentadillas, sentadillas,
Wait,
sentadillas.
push-ups también, por favor.
Él es como más de la igual.
Ya está, firme, por favor, ya firmaste.
Aquí llegó
10
Palacios.
sentadillas, por favor. ¿Qué? 10 sentadillas.
Y nuestro amigo
Sí,
con
es
the
ese,
white
¿verdad? Fernando de Alba, ya listo.
White bar homie is wild. Okay, so there's one more checkpoint left. I see that there's a highway you can take to get there. So that's already my strategy. Let's take that highway. How do I get to the highway? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Remember, the white bar homie ended up being like 6th place or something like that. And he's already ahead. And I'm lagging right now. Trying to figure out how to get to the last checkpoint.
Pasa el Palacio, ¿no?
Sí.
Todo derecho, güey, todo derecho.
So Mao here, he says he knows how to get there. He's like, come with me.
Bien, ¿cuánto te falta? ¿Solo esa?
Dos.
Dos. Solo me falta esa, güey. El Palacio.
It's my only checkpoint remaining.
A la derecha, acá y todo derecho, güey. Derecha y derecha.
Ya.
Huge shout outs to Mao for this one.
Solo me falta ese, güey.
Getting across here was very clutch. Because otherwise, how do you cross that? I'm still trying to figure out how to get there. And that's John Paul. He's insanely fast. And it's also been my frenemy throughout racing in Mexico City for the past couple of years. This is my 3rd time racing.
Estoy contigo.
Third and 2nd place here, ladies and gentlemen. John Paul rides every day, and he's a bike messenger. He knows the city very well, so he was the perfect person to be riding with right now.
¿Sabes cómo?
the street to the left, that's Circuito Interior, which is the highway, which is where I want to get in.
Sí, sí, sí.
Do you want to take the highway? Yeah. So I'm like, yes.
Es más
It's way
rápido.
faster. Entrance coming up. And we're on the highway to John Paul understood the assignment. I love Mexico because not a single car honks at us. They just let us know. Okay, maybe that car. So when I raced in Chile, I followed Claudio last year, no, this year. And I remember there was a point in the race where he went to one checkpoint, but I thought we should have gone to another. I thought it was closer. And we yelled at each other for it. He said, "This is my city, let me race my own race." And I had to just keep quiet and follow him because that's what I was doing. So this time I wanted to make sure I always knew where I was going, even if I was with a local. So here, John Paul said we took an exit too early. So he wanted to get back on the
Seguro.
highway.
No way.
I thought we should have just stayed on the local street since we already exited the highway. Plus, there's an incline here.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm like, all right, let me make sure that I'm looking how to get to the place just in case John Paul makes a move that I don't agree with, and then I'll just
En
go on my
esta
own
way.
way. See, notice this incline, and down there would have been just plano. At the end, I asked John Paul about this move, and he said he did it because he wanted to avoid lights. Incline versus red lights. Either way, we were cooking it. Shout out to this guy for giving me water.
Gracias.
When you're pro, you have domestiques. No hay leyes. Échame la mano. Last checkpoint and then we'll finish.
Checkpoint. Yes.
Hassan Zen Gringo
Yeah.
water photos.
Ya el último, Giancarlos, a ti. El restaurante. Pues es el único que te falta, ¿verdad? Sí, estamos bien, güey. Derecha.
Dominican cross. Motorcycles. Almost died there. I love this part.
Oh shit. Cuidado. Aguas, aguas. Agua. Oye.
So there I felt like we could have just kept going straight and it would have taken us to the checkpoint diagonally. So at this point I was like, alright, I might have to make a move against John Paul. Because he just went the way that I didn't necessarily agree with. Again, diagonal versus straight then left on major roads. I wish I caught that, but John Paul was got hit there. But at this point, I'm sort of kind of making my move against him. So I make this right and John Paul keeps going straight. And the checkpoint's like left. Look back, John's not with me. So no John.
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde?
Sí, bueno, ya tranquilo, ya perdiste.
Oh.
No wheels on the table. Open it up for me, please.
What happened, Amy?
Open it.
Hey, my name. Cada ciudad de deporte pusieron aquí. Ese fue. San Gringo.
Círculo de la muerte.
2, 3.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, oh, shit.
A la verga, güey, tú eres de aquí.
No, you said two.
Said 2, 3.
Oh, shit. Cooper won?
Thankfully, it wasn't Cooper who won. It was Manu, who's a local. I was very stoked about that. I think Cooper ended up getting 11th or something. And the whole week, I was worried about him. I thought Cooper was going to destroy the race, but he didn't. Got chai?
Thanks for watching, y'all.